Okay, I think that we are live. Just let's wait for a minute. I think we are live. Okay, let's wait for some people to connect. Okay, I will be checking here the live transmission. Okay, so let's wait for stream is waiting. Scheduled for 6:30. Okay, let's wait for. Okay, I think that we are live. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for joining a new Core Analitica Data Webinar. Today we have a good friend of mine. His name is Nicolas Nakasone. He's Peruvian and he's an engineer currently working in Avanade, a consulting company of United States, and also he has been a Microsoft MVP, most valuable professional, for almost, I think, more than 7 years. Okay, let's start with you. Hello, Nicolas. How are you? How are you today?
Hello, Alan. Thank you for inviting me to this event from Core Analitica. I'm happy to share with the community, with the people, and to talk about the interesting topic, no, about the our housing. It's very, very nice to stay here. Alan, thank you for your invitation.
Thank you for accepting. Okay, so I would like to introduce Nicolas. Okay, not only as a professional but also as a friend. I met Nicolas, I think, in 2007, back when we both lived in Peru. Okay, I think I called Nicolas. I didn't even meet in person. Nicolas, I called him to so that he could participate in an event, in a SQL Server event. So we're talking about 17 years ago. Okay, Nicolas is a good friend of mine, as I told, and usually we meet to talk about technology. And one of the recurring conversations we used to have is about data analytics, data warehousing. So I proposed, Nicolas, to have a conversation and streaming this conversation. So that's the reason that, we are here. So Nicolas, this webinar is called Foundations of Data Warehousing. So many people have a basic understanding of what a database is, a transactional database, a relational database. But what about a data warehouse? People do not usually understand or manage the concepts related to data warehousing. So you are an expert in data warehousing. You have more than 2 decades, almost 3 decades, working with data warehouses professionally. So can you not only explain what a data warehouse is, but also tell us why a company, especially nowadays when we have more data, why a company should care about implementing and using a data warehouse?
Okay, the first is to see what is the difference between data warehouse and data warehousing. This is the good question. But the data warehouse is a single, complete, and consistent store of data obtained from a variety of different sources made available to end user in a what they can understand and use in the business context. The second question is a store, but what kind of store? Well, any database, any relational database can be data warehouse. but behind the scene existing some difference. For example, the first is using a different architecture hardware. I remember in the last conversation, I talked about the MPP architecture. No, what is MPP?
Yes,
But
yes.
MPP is massive process parallel. Okay, is a very specific hardware to manage big data because data warehouse have no thousand rows, no millions, billions and billions and billions the records, no? And that is crazy to manage usual hardware. NXP, SMP is the usual, single. But we need to use the massive parallel process because the MPP usually is called chernazing. What is chernazing technology? Chernazing technology is to use one CPU, one CPU use exclusively one memory. No shared memory. It's a specific memory. In the usual, in the normal architecture, you have the CPU and share the memory. All the CPU, 8 CPU, 16 CPU, 32 CPU, share the memory. This is a bottleneck, no? This is crazy to implement in warehouse in that database storage, no? This is one different. What do you think about that, Alan? To hear that, it's different. It's different.
Why should a company, especially nowadays, companies, professionals or maybe decision makers in the company usually say, hey, why do we need a data warehouse? We have the database, the transactional database of the software we acquire. So why do we need to implement another database with a copy of the data we already have in the transactional database? Isn't it like wasting resources to have a copy of database, one database, transactional database, just for writing data, and the other type of database just for reading data? Isn't it possible to read and to write and to read data from the same single database?
The main question is to see what is the difference behind the scene. Behind the scene, the traditional database using data. The data warehouse, no using data, using information. It's different. Okay? This is the main, okay? But how to apply or how to convert or transform the data into information? This is the data warehousing process. This is the key concept. No? The data warehouse processing is take the data from the old LTP or transactional database and transform into information into data warehouse. This is very interesting, no? The second one is about the invitation from the transactional database because the transactional databases is limited to manage a big data, no? But the data warehousing can manage very big data, the relational big data, no? Because now is more popular the unstructured data, no? But this is another topic to talk, no? But this is to talk in the business user, no? Or business company, no? What is the main reason to implementing data warehouse? To take information more fast, more quality, no? More focuses in the business, no in the daily transaction. No, this is another word. No, this is it.
Yes, we usually talk about the cloud. Why, or better, it's where should a company care? Where should a company should implement this data warehouse? It might be on-prem, okay, in their own servers, physical servers, or it could be on the cloud, maybe using one cloud provider like AWS, Azure. What do you recommend? Okay, both for a small company and for a medium or large company. Where do you recommend to implement a data warehouse? on-prem or cloud?
Well, now we are using or we are in the cloud season, no cloud era, no. Okay, but the cloud actually has more cheap to implementing and more easy to implementing, no. My recommendation now is using the cloud computing to implementing the data warehouse because usually the MPP computer is very expensive. I remember, for example, in Peru, when I created with another people the first data warehouse in Peru, the very big data warehouse in tax business. I remember the computer from Sun Microsystem, no?
Yeah.
But now Sun Microsystem is only for Oracle, no?
Yes.
But the $5 million, the computer or the server, no? Okay, at the end the 90, no? Okay, at the beginning the 2000 year, no? But it's very expensive, no? It's very expensive. I remember in that years, in the world, only NASA, only George Lucas to ILM, no?
Lucasfilms, yes.
Yes, okay, have that computer, no? In Peru, only the tax business government company have, no? But now the equal MPP server you can use in the cloud. How expense to implementing to MVP is maybe $100, 50 $50, I don't know. I remember to use, no? But now it's more easy to implementing in the cloud. Do you know about the implementation, Alan, for another company, maybe to compare the on-prem versus cloud, is more expensive or more cheap to implementing?
Actually, I mean, I remember something I usually see is that no matter the size of the company, okay, no matter how much money they make, usually one last I think that in priorities, okay, I mean they prioritize, okay, processes that make you money, okay, but because of that, the data warehousing, I mean creating an infrastructure optimized to to query data fast and reliable, in a reliable way and in a centralized way, which is the data warehousing. I mean that aspect of information technology I think is left behind. So I mean, many times I know companies like big companies, medium and big companies that do not have a data warehouse. And something that we need to implement, we need to help them, okay, is to convince them of the importance of implementing data warehouse. I think that it doesn't matter the size. It could be like I mean, 5-person company, okay, they still have data, but sometimes they do not have, like they have data scattered in Excel files, or they have queries that run, like long queries that run in the transactional database, which affects the performance of the transaction of the operational transactions. Okay, so they do the queries, okay, long queries, expensive queries in the system of record in the transactional database, which is not a good practice. I mean, I think like many companies that no matter the size, they usually tend to leave behind as a priority the implementation of the data warehouse. Something that I usually ask my students is that have you heard in your company, like have you once heard in your company, hey, the system is not responding because something happened. Yes, professor, yes, that happens in my company. Why? Oh, because that one person, I think, download one whole year of information and everything crashed. Okay, I said the problem. I mean, I tell them the problem is not the amount of information or data. The problem is specifically that they are using their own database to make queries. If they use a data warehouse to perform those queries, okay, those expensive queries will not affect the operation of the company. So the problem is that we have to understand the purpose of each type of database. Transactional databases and analytical databases. I mean, I've seen many companies, and no matter the size, they usually do not tend to not prioritize that aspect of information technology, the creation of data warehouse. One thing about one curiosity I have about your experience with data warehouses is that regarding a small company, okay, for a small company, for example, what should you recommend for a small company? Companies like, I don't know, like less than 10 people, they have information. They usually they are used to have information in Excel spreadsheets. They input information data in Excel spreadsheets. They have like several sources or several versions of those spreadsheets. What do you recommend to those small companies? I mean, regarding, they say, man, we're small, we don't need a data warehouse. What do you recommend to those small companies regarding the implementation of the data warehouse?
Well, this is a interesting question, huh? Because usually in my experience, I worked in a medium or big company. No, no, I can remember for small, but the goal is the same, the same. They take a decision, no, for every company, small, medium, and large. But the second one is to see what is the knowledge level about the data analytics for the user, because the Excel file is good to start. No, it's good to start
Yep.
because Excel file now have many add-ons or add-ins such as Power Pivot, Power View, similar to Power BI, no? And behind the same Excel has the tabular model, similar to Power BI. It's similar, but it's in different product, but
In
it's the
Power Pivot,
same.
yes.
Power Pivot is the same. It's using the memory, using the tabular, behind the same using X velocity, and what is another technology, and well, but my recommendation is, well, start with Excel, okay? But remember, you need to create a model. It's very important to create a model independent from the tool, okay? But what is the model? The model is easy to implementing. It's only to put the business into a spreadsheet of tables, no? To understand the concept behind the scene. For example, what is the dimensions? What is the fact? What is the measure? No? Basic concept. I see in the Excel file that, yes, it's possible. Okay, this is the dimension, this is the dimension, this is the dimension, this is the fact. Okay, create your model. Okay, maybe call it a cube, no? Cube information, no? Or call it, I don't know, a tabular model using the function similar to DAX, no? In Power BI. The DAX is a copy of function for Excel. You know Excel? It's very easy to learn DAX. It's very easy. It's the same. It's the same. Okay? But my recommendation, if you are small, okay, learn the concept and translate that concept in your Excel file and see what is the another add-ins to use in the business analytic world implemented in Excel. Okay? But maybe in the future, when your small business grow to medium, okay, we need to create the business intelligence area or analytics area or data science area, no? With a specific professional, no? To use. But you are in the way, no? To know that. No? This is my recommendation for the small business. Mhm.
Yes, and what do you think about? Sometimes I try to explain, for example, to my students that they are like, and this is funny, okay, but I need to tell you this. They go crazy about tools, about like, hey, I want to use Power BI, but I used to tell them, and I want to know your opinion about this. I used to tell them that tools are just that. Tools are just tools. The important point, the important issue here is to understand the business. So you need to understand that you need to, and what is understanding a business? You need to know where the data comes from. You need to know what are the main indicators that decision makers care about in their data. They need to know, okay, how money is made, because decision makers care about what indicators impact money. Okay, what indicators can impact the company. Okay, can make the company lose money or earn more money or save money. So I tell them, okay, I'm kind of stubborn. Just it doesn't matter the tool. Care first about the business. If you don't understand the business, you will create like beautiful dashboards, beautiful reports, but without importance, without impact for the business. What do you think about that part, about the business understanding, the business importance in business intelligence?
Well, for example, Alan, the most important to start in a business intelligence project is using the methodology. Maybe Ralph Kimball methodology, Bill Emo methodology, or maybe for data mining, KDD, no, or another, okay? But at the beginning of all the methodology is the business understanding. This is the main concept to start, okay? The tools don't matter because the tools, maybe in the next year, Power BI disappear, or Click disappear, or maybe, no say, Satya Nadella close the Microsoft company. I don't know, no? Okay, what happened with your report, no? No, if you understand the business, you can move to another tools, or create your own tools, maybe, no? I existing company creating software factory, create your own tools, okay? No depend for the big companies, no? And you create a simple tool such as Excel and beautiful dashboard. Oh, maybe what is this? This is Power BI, no? It's Excel. But I have my KPI, no, to understand the business and save money, no, or I increase my revenues, no, and with a simple Excel. You know the actual Excel file. Okay, maybe I will use the Excel file 2000, 2005, older Excel, no? But now Excel plus Copilot, for example, using AI, maybe it's no need to use Power BI in the future. Your Excel maybe keep in for many years, no? Plus Gen AI or Copilot, I don't know, or Gemini, I don't know, another. But now your focus is to see your business, the total matter. Okay? Yes, I agree with you. Perfect.
Yes, tell us about. I remember that you were the one who recommended me one book that changed my perspective on data warehousing, which is the Data Warehouse Toolkit by. It's not Bill Inman, it's
Ralph Kimball.
Ralph Kimball. Okay, so that book, in the first chapter, page 2, I'm quoting the book. It says that there are two different words in databases. One word is to databases to read data, okay, which is data warehouse, and one database to write data, which is the transactional database. And in this book, which is interesting, which is the best book in data warehousing that I read, he doesn't care about tools. He doesn't talk about tools. He talks about understanding models. Okay, he talks about modeling data warehouses, but based on different businesses, because there are like common aspects of businesses, but he okay, I mean, he divides the book into chapters, and each chapter talks about one different type of business. Okay, so that's why he understands that business intelligence is first related to business and then related to tools. Okay, but regarding methodologies, for example, regarding methodologies regarding learning, what do you think? What do you think? What is your opinion based on your experience about learning? What do you think that the learning path should be for a beginner, for someone, for an engineer recently graduated that wants to devote his time, he wants to specialize in data warehousing? What is the first thing, or what are the like must high priority topics that that person should learn in order to be successful in this data warehousing field?
Okay, well, the first is to know about the database. It's very important to know about the concept of the database. No, what is the table? No, what is the data type? Because in the future, many long-running query, the problem is to use incorrect data type, for example. No? Okay? You change the data type and your query is slow. Or the best practice to create the query, no? Select star is usually, no? But how many columns select star? Hundreds. And never finish your query, no? No using where, without filter. What happened? Nicolas, 1 million records. You need one record, only one. Okay, or only count, or only summarize, but you record, okay, all the records, all the columns, no? The best is to know about the basics of foundation from the databases. This is for the beginning person, no? Okay, it's easy, no? It's not complicated to know about that, how to create a model, okay, to different model, the transactional model versus the dimensional model, for example, no? What is the difference, no? What how to use? Maybe in some case I using the spice schema, snowflake schema, or maybe the traditional schema, or mixes. Existing the mixes, yes, it's good. The second one is read the most important books. For example, Ralph Kimball and Bill Lemon are the fathers of the data warehousing. And read the book. The Data Warehouse Toolkit is one for Ralph Kimball, and the second is Building the Data Warehouse from Bill Lemon. Okay? Read the book, understand the book, and if you have any question, well, contact with Alan, with me, to explain, no problem, okay? And the third is remember that every company is different. Okay, every company is different. You need to create a specific methodology for every company. Okay. Well, Nicolas, Ralph Kimball say that about that table. Yes, this is a template only. But maybe in your business you need to change some steps, no, and create your own methodology for your business, no. But this is the one step to start. And remember, the business intelligence world is different for the traditional world. Clean your mind. Start again. Okay, this is very important. No, try to fix the traditional model into analytic model. It's different. It's different. For example, I remember in my basic courses about the databases. I remember the primary key, the foreign key, for example. But when I started in the analytic world, I see a different key, throwaway key, artificial key, no? What is this, no? No, Nicolas, it's different. This is an interior, an incremental, to improve the query, to tracking the data, no? Okay, entonces you see, it's different the word. It's the best practice for the one word is the bad practice in another word. Remember that. This is my advice for them.
We are talking about the warehouses, but your experience also encompass artificial intelligence. So, what do you think? What do you think will be the impact of artificial intelligence in the world? It is common to hear that artificial intelligence will take our jobs. I don't think that's true, but it will change and impact the way we work. Okay, it will definitely change the way we work with technology. So, what do you think about the future impact, or maybe current impact, of artificial intelligence in the way we work, the way we interact with models, or maybe the way data is consumed? What do you think? What can you tell us about the impact of artificial intelligence in different aspects of businesses?
For example, Alan, I now the artificial intelligence talk about the neural network, okay? But the neural network is, I remember, I implemented in the data warehouse in Peru, okay? But when the AI is no common, no? Okay, but the neural network started with business intelligence. The business intelligence started with neural network. I remember, for example, the classification model, okay? For example, using the decision tree, the bias and neural network, no? But it's not new for business intelligence. No? I like the business intelligence word because we started with artificial intelligence many years ago, no? But now it's popular, no? Okay? But now the artificial intelligence is very important or very interesting because now AI can help us to create a model, for example, or create a report, no? To translate your voice into natural languages, no? And understand and create automatically, no? But the problem now is needed in the future or the current time and business analysis people or no? Or will replace with the Gen AI because the Copilot, for example, in Power BI, create a beautiful dashboard, a beautiful model, a perfect study schema, okay, and create. It's crazy, no? But in that case, we need to learn how to manage this AI because the AI, yes, is good, but I don't know is really accurate to create the dashboard. Maybe no, it's needed to supervisor for the human in this moment, no. But the in this moment the people is learning about the AI, no. But the many business is using the AI because reduce the time to many tasks. No? This is the most important. No? I need to create 1,000 report. Okay, using AI. Okay. Because in another, but you need to see or supervise the AI. No? What happened? No? But it's not new AI in the business intelligence world. It's old, but now it's a different way to manage to use. No, but no, it's not new. It's a interesting topic to talk. No, no, it's new. The neural network. No, the new is the now is another neural network. No, okay, it's a deep neural network. No, okay. Yes. But in the beginning, yes, we are using for the data mining concept. No, now it's machine learning. Now AI. No, but in the beginning it was a data mining concept. Mhm.
Good. Okay. What about? You and I are Microsoft practitioners. Okay, we are used to work with Microsoft tools. Uh, what You're a Microsoft MVP, so you are exposed to the novelties and you have the latest news about what is coming, what what will be the future for the what will be the, what roadmap is going to be in BI analytics in Microsoft. What can you tell us about the future? What's coming in the Microsoft world? I mean, is there going to be any tools, any new tools, any new platforms? Is Microsoft going? For example, Microsoft is now pushing Fabric, okay, in their strategy. So, what can you tell us about the new technologies that Microsoft is going to release in the future?
Yes, Microsoft, maybe this year at the end, maybe what is the next event, important event? Uh, Microsoft Build, maybe in November.
I
I
think
can't
build this.
remember.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, okay, it's Build. Okay, Microsoft announced many new features for the analytics tools. For example, Power BI, okay, will be more intelligence with Copilot, no? Windows now existing a new version for Windows. Windows Copilot, no? Is interesting. A new hardware, a new computer, no? It's not Surface. It's another. It's a Windows Copilot computer. Maybe releases very soon. The another is to use the NVIDIA chips in the new computer, using the GPU, no, for the processing. The another is Microsoft Fabric, for example. No? Microsoft Fabric is connecting with many data sources, many unstructured, and connect directly with OpenAI. No? It's very interesting future. This year, maybe it's announced the new GPT-5, no?
Yep.
But GPT-5 will be with a new tools, a new products. In this moment, it's not possible to talk about that, but in this year, Microsoft launched new softwares about that. Very interesting. In this moment, internally, MVPs and Microsoft professional, we are working on that. No, what, for example, the real time, for example, no, the real time is more focuses in real time, in telemetrics, in using the IoT devices, for example, no, the cameras, no, more intelligent cameras, the video, no, to create new content, no, to learn, to teach, to understand in the health, no, to detect, for example, the illness, for example, no, or to improve the life for the older people, no. The robotics, no, is the new improvement too. What is another thing is to to create a new concept about the cloud, for example, interoperative cloud with AWS, GCP, and Azure working together, no? But yes, it's very interesting. And Microsoft, the vision is to put all together in one point. No, Fabric, for example, is one sample. The another is OpenAI, Azure OpenAI Studio. If you enter Azure OpenAI Studio, you see all the cognitive services, speech, vision, no? But this is the integration for all, no? Okay, this is the vision to improve that. Well, this is coming soon. Coming soon. We need to weigh what happened after that, the build at the end of the year, no, to the new release for GPT-5, okay. But it's fantastic to see the future. But the future is now, really. The future now is very interesting. The analytic world will be changed again. You know, the traditional data warehouse, the traditional data mart will be improved with the now will be data warehouse AI. This is a new, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
And what about Power BI? Because Power BI is the most adopted BI tool, I mean, after Excel. is the most is the most adopted business intelligence tool in the world. So, do you know what's next for Power BI?
Power BI will be improved into ETL topic, for example. No more, no using, for example, your DAX functions or your M transformation will be graphic. Okay, more graphic, no code. This is fantastic. Only to drag and drop and create all of your code. Okay, this is the future for Power BI, no?
Wow.
And the second, this is fantastic. It's fantastic because drag and drop, similar to ADF or similar to another SQL Server integration services, for example, no?
ADF
Okay,
Azure Data Factory. Yes.
exactly, Azure Data Factory, no? It's graphic, no? But that inside the Power BI is fantastic because it's no need to create code. Well, you see the code, yes, no? But only drag and drop, okay, connect, okay, yeah, okay, you have your ETL inside the Power BI. The another feature is the all the data is storage into packet file, no? The packet file, all will be packet. No more CSV, no more no text file, no packet file, no? Behind the scene, no? Is more fast, no? To compress, no? Okay. In another, maybe very soon is releases, is all the products from Microsoft will be moved to SaaS, no? Okay, is software as a services, no? Okay, PaaS and IaaS will be no more used, no? Public, for example, is a SaaS, no? It's a SaaS, this is a all, because it all is moved to SaaS. Maybe Power BI will be more SaaS to avoid touch the what is the server, what is the memory to use, no? For example, now I'm using the what is the premium no layer for the Power BI. It's no needed more because all will be managed for Microsoft professional behind the scene. No? Only click and use. No more. No code. Low code or no code. This is the future. This is the future. That is
Good,
it.
good, good. I mean, one last question about another. It's not a tool, but this is a technology. It's
Mm.
about SQL. I always repeat that I think that the language that I have used the most in the last 20 years in my professional career, even when I was working in a business related role, was SQL. So for me, SQL changed my life. So what do you think about what can you tell professionals, for example, about the importance, not only tech professionals, but in general, professionals that work with data, which almost everyone, what can you tell them about the importance of learning SQL, not only in a technical role, but also in a business role that is interested in managing data? What can you tell professionals about about the importance of learning SQL to manage data?
SQL is the most important languages to use in the business side. It's no hard to learn SQL. No? Okay. Remember, for example, now it is very important for us no? To work together with many people using to understand English is very important. But in the business world, the SQL is your second language, very important to know. It's really, really important. No Python, no R. Now, for example, SQL can manage Python, can manage R inside. Yes, you can. For example, the last version for the SQL, you can create your Python inside the SQL.
Yeah.
Extend SQL, no?
Yeah.
Okay, SQL never die. Maybe Python yes, maybe R yes, but SQL no, because with SQL you can manage cubes, you can manage AI. This is the next This is the next release for SQL. How to use vector databases. This is the next release for SQL. In vector databases is using AI, but now in the next release for the SQL, maybe SQL 2025, implementing vector. No, it's crazy. Easy. This is a second one. It's easy, no? But no, my recommendation is you need to learn SQL to manage the future. But the after that AI is coming the quantum computing world. And the quantum computing using another languages to query the database, the quantum computer database. And it's SQL. Again, it's SQL, not Python, no R. It's SQL. But no, it's very important to know SQL in business and in technical people. So,
100% agree.
yes.
And last question, why or what would you recommend to decision makers, companies, or IT managers that that maybe are not that maybe have not implemented a data warehouse in their institution, in their company, in their business? Why? What could you tell them about the importance of implementing a structure, data structure optimized to query data? What would you tell them? What is important? What is your message for these decision makers that might be doubting about the importance of a data warehouse implementation in a company?
Well, actually, we have many structured and unstructured data. Okay, the challenge is how to manage unstructured data using the traditional databases. But it's not possible to use that. We need to use the new databases in the world system, the NoSQL databases, to manage that. But the new tools can manage both structure and non-structure. This is very interesting. For example, in Microsoft exists one tools called Synapse, for example. Synapse manage both. You have an structure and structured data. You can use that tool because combine mix the structure and structure. No? Behind the same, don't you use or don't understand what is document, what is the concept behind the saying, no? Or how to manage the key value concept, or Hadoop concept for distribution computing. No, only put your data and use. No, it's very easy. No, you need to search or looking for a tools with manage the data warehouse structure and structure data warehouse. The another one is about the to see actually existing new data sources. No, for example, the Dataverse, for example, the augmented reality. No, how to manage that information because inside that virtual reality exists data. But you need to see what is the new tech tool to capture that, no? To capture that and put again in your tool, no? But this is a real challenge today, no? Because existing new storage or new format, no? Data format. No? But well, we need to see what happened, no? Or how what company release a tool, no? But now Microsoft, AWS, and GCP, BigQuery, for example, or Redshift, and other tools manage, or Cosmos DB, for example, no? It's another, or Mongo, for example, you can manage the unstructured data very fast, very famous, no? You see, actually, for example, Netflix, Disney Plus, using the behind the scene that technology, and working fine, no? Well, almost. Okay.
Well, Nicolas, thank you for being with us today. You have a community, you have a technical community. Can you invite people? It's a Spanish speaking community, but I think mean, anyone can join. What is your would like to invite people to join your community? What is it called? Where can we find that community?
Yes, actually, we have a community in Latin America called BI Expert. In Meetup, you can find BI Expert. Usually, well, all is in Spanish now, but in US I have another a little community is called Data Test Florida. Equal in Meetup can find. But join us in the community to share the knowledge, to see the events, no, to see what is the next topic, what happened with Power BI, for example, or Fabric, no. Usually the MVP professional show what is the next, no. Okay, because usually we have we are the early adopter, no, and we have the last updated, no, but only the updated for to share with the general ability, no? Because the another, for example, is NDA, no? It's not possible to share
Yeah.
until showing the bill or the event, no? But the analytic world will be changed and it will be fantastic very soon, no? Okay, keep in touch in the event to see what happened. Yes, it is
Yes.
my mind.
Okay, so everyone go to meetup.com and look for BI Expert and Data Tech Florida to find the communities that are led by Nicolas. Nicolas, thank you again for being with us. Okay, it's a pleasure to have you here. I mean, it's kind of the same conversation we used to have. Okay, but now this time is stream. Okay, thank you, Nicolas, again for your time, and I see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.